So we are straight with the action with Jordan versus Aidan. It's going to be a really good sparring session. Jordan with a double underhooks on both sides, but decided to come out for a guillotine instead. And Aidan now going to drive for a single leg. Really needs to turn his head to the right, look to his right, to try and get away from that the guillotine. But he done a really good job for the takedown there anyway. Without turning his head, it would have been even more effective if he did. Jordan holding on to the guillotine, but Aidan going for a Kimura attempt, but Jordan spins out of it and does really well to come to this sick move. that was awesome, Jordan. That was really, really nice. Really well transitioned and finished. Good job. Told you guys this one was going to be a cracker. Aidan fist bumping once more than what he needed to. Well done. With a collar tie with his right hand, and Jordan doesn't want that and goes for a arm drag. Nicely stuffed by Aidan. A good double leg attempt by Jordan. Amazing. Distance cover there was really good. And a great takedown into side control again. Now Aidan going for the side control guillotine. As I said lots of times, there's not too much point working for this. Look, Aidan goes for the Kimura attempt. If he clasped that double wrist lock, kept that there, he lets go too much, and then Jordan manages to get it under. But that's a really good attempt, and could have either used it for a sweep more than a sub. But Jordan does a great job of reversing it and comes into a triangle attempt, which again, very slick. Pulls down on that knee to get the finish. And Jordan looking really impressive in this role. Doing really well so far. And sick camera work by me, I must say. Here we go again. Jordan loves to do that switch attempt, switch fake thing. I've noticed a lot. I've done it a lot in the competition back in Brighton. And Aidan goes for dropping shoulder throw. And I don't even know what the Japanese word for that is, but he didn't have the arm. So it gives his back up, unfortunately. Jordan doing a good job of getting the top hook, and now the bottom hook and crosses his legs. Aidan doing the right thing by trying to go for the ankle lock. Cool. So now in this position, Aidan doing very well, pulling down that arm. Those legs need to be attacked, but Jordan doing a good job of just coming up into mount, because I don't think the back control was quite there yet. But good job by Jordan staying up on top. Come up for a high mount, but not quite what you need to do, and he gets easily reversed because his leg was trapped under Aidan there, if you watch back. Jordan doing a good job of wrestling up, but Aidan not letting that attempt happen, but falls into like a full guard guillotine. Aidan just needs to kind of put his head on the floor, I think, here, and then start peeling off at the elbow. So there's no point hand fighting there, and although he does get out of it, there's no point hand fighting there. If you just push down on the elbow there, it's a much easier escape, especially from full mount. Aidan now engaging, and Jordan doing a good job with hunching over, keeping everything nice and tight, elbows and knees quite close to each other, and a good base there. Both of them in a good stance, but Aidan with a sick pass attempt with a jump over. I suppose it wasn't a cartwheel, but beggars can't be choosers. It was a great pass anyway. Now Aidan needs to start to put the pressure down on him here, and there's a lot of pressure off him. Right hand needs to go underneath the head and needs to squash Jordan down. There's obviously a size difference here, so Aidan needs to do whatever he can to keep that there. But here we could go for a guillotine attempt like we've just done in the lesson when the guy comes up from side control. But Aidan goes for the customary back attack instead. Both hooks in really good. Needs to go for a seatbelt grip or something now. Just having the hooks in isn't good enough. If Jordan starts to get his head to the floor, start getting him off, it's a bit harder. He needs to get some hooks. But Aidan with a sick armbar attempt off the back of that and comes back now. So yeah, I think we're coming to the end now. That was a good roll. Jordan performing really well with Aidan. Yeah, and that's it, guys.